Alex, you must have been pleased to see Youssouf Mulumbu come through an hour for the under-21s on Tuesday. How's he reacted since that?
Yeah, he's been okay. Obviously he's not played since pre-season really, so you're talking the best part of 10 weeks. So yeah, I think he's still got a bit of catching up to do. He's still a bit rusty in terms of game time. But yeah, it's good that he's come through it with no reaction.
Any chance he can be involved against his old club on Saturday?
Maybe a wee bit too soon for him, I think. Particularly, obviously, it's a big game come Saturday, so to take that chance on him would probably be unfair on him.
Gary Hooper and Grabban weren't involved at Newcastle. Was that a hold-up with their injuries, or was it just a tactical selection from you?
It was just due to the fact that both of them hadn't really trained. Lewis had done one day. He'd been sort of struggling with his ankle a little bit, and then Gary had only had a couple of sessions as well, whereas Kyle, Mbokani and Cameron Jerome had been doing sort of full training, if you like, or away involved in international duty at the time.
Have you seen the response you'd have wanted from the lads in training this week? Has everything been positive?
Yeah, but it doesn't matter what happens during the week. It's important what happens tomorrow during the game. So that's when sort of proof's in the pudding, if you like. So hopefully we'll see how they do tomorrow.
I'm sure you've been working on various bits in training. I wouldn't expect you to divulge that, but what areas of improvement are you looking to focus on mainly for Saturday?
I think it's just trying to get the balance right between attack and defence. I think attacking play was good at the weekend, but defensively we didn't do well enough, and we've got to make sure we try and address that as best we can.
You want to maintain that attacking threat though, because there was a lot of positives in that regard, wasn't it?
Yeah, and that's the difficulty you've got at this level. I think most times in the Championship you're normally a dominant team, so going forward was enough. Whereas at this level we've got to make sure that you try and have that attacking threat, but also keep the back door shut. But that's much easier said than done, because generally when you start to go more defensive, you start to sort of lose that sort of threat going forward.
One big positive is the start Dieumerci Mbokani has made to his Norwich career. He must be happy with him. Yeah,
I think he's did really well. I thought he was probably one, if not only, the shining light from the weekend really. So yeah, I'm really pleased with what he contributed at the weekend.
What are you expecting from West Brom? Is it going to be a case of, you've spoken about it before, another team coming to Carrow Road and in a way preferring not to have the ball? Yeah,
which is unusual, but it suits us. We'd rather have the ball and we want to go and try and win the game. So yeah, the game at the weekend is a game in isolation, and what we've got to do is put it behind us now, because the test we face on Saturday is going to be completely different from the test we faced up at Newcastle. So we need to focus on this game now and put that game to bed.